See, kind of.
Why is this bright out here? Breathe. Oh, I see. It's not pointing at this. I, well, let me see if it is. It doesn't even. Oh, I see. I'm starting to see you. What? Oh, my phone's not that bright. Oh, there. Wow. There you go. Washing, running. All right. So listen, we're sitting here in the park, chilling for just a bit before that's how you start your Friday night, weekend, whatever case might be. And then all of a sudden, we hear the my theme music playing really, really, really loud. We were trying to get on live as it was there, but just as we were coming, we didn't see exactly where it was coming from. It was just playing in the air. So me being a minority, being black, and seeing a lot of scary movies, I turned to my friend and I said, "Are you ready to run? Because stick around to see what's going on." We what's going on?
And then there was silence. And then we was minutes. And then we were timeless. I got on your conscience. I got on your bodies. I got on your body, got on your spine, and got in your I now your eyes are open. Yeah, they leaping, they leaving. And no more come they creeping, no more in the seasons. We sunny, we breezing. In Florida, we beaching. We sunny, we seeing. My nigga got waves. I stay with some shades. Versace, they hating. Oh shit, first.
Bars, you say?
How was that? How was that? That wasn't bad.
That was alright. I can't deny it. Can't deny it.
Gotta
Okay,
keep it
Google.
going.
Play Deception by Alan Cabe. Okay, Google. Deception on YouTube.
What's that?
Hmm? Mm, next song. I thought we were still live.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
shit. Speak.
No, you cannot do that. If you play a song, you gotta talk over the track. If you don't talk over the track the whole time while you play it, then it will take the video down. You know what I'm saying? Believe me, cause I know what I'm saying. I done recorded a lot of shit, and then
As
it
long
took
as
it
it's not the
down,
worst.
and it was good shit. I'm telling you, you gotta say these words. I
If
don't
it's
own it.
instrumental, it's whatever.
Even maybe if the instrument, at least
It's not
every
all instrumental though. It's like sing. You don't even know what you're saying. It's crazy. This is hot. What he's saying is you couldn't decide if you wanted to stay with me.
I
Your
couldn't decide if I
sensitivities
was.
haven't fully grown.
Uh-huh.
That's,
For my big.
you can be sure I'm not gonna tell you
I was telling you to put that away.
that's what nothing to do with what I'm talking
That's a Cancer for y'all. Cancer and Virgo. I should have put that. Are you mad? You gotta talk. While you take over the track, you gotta talk. Or they'll take your shit down and tell you what's the cause today. I smoke your shit like a giant. They smoke your like a bow. With a like a rat coming town. Eat up all your cheese and tell you big. Fuck all that shit. I'll just get on your knees. You can't rap ratchet to a nice beat. You can't get down, get dirty, fat boys to me. That tall dude, rest in peace. They say no more.
All right, man. This is some French. It's in there.
I know a French song.
Which French song do you know?
I'm gonna play it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna play it. Turn it.
You're not gonna play it right?
But when you're done with your song,
Yeah, it's alright. I can find it while my song is playing.
type in Justin. Is it featuring that lady? Just put featuring. Oh my.
We're gonna have to wait for it to slow down.
Hold it up in the air. Hold it up in the air. You want it to get something
I don't think it lets you
clear.
switch because it didn't do all this when I was getting like. What are you doing? I think I just lost connection.
Did you really?
Yeah, as soon as you figure it, see, yeah, just lost connection.
I'm just searching again.
Wait, can I get connection before you hit search? Can that
One more.
happen?
Can I get connection before you hit search? Turn your GPS off. It's taking half the work. It's gonna make the phone. Sorry, bro. They'll probably kick a bitch off set if she go to that. She play extra. I mean, she play extra, and she won't shut up, and she always freestyling, and she never give a. And they say she nonchalant, and she never. She could give. If she could get no dams, and she do get her him, but a nigga don't like that shit. So you say thank you, ma'am. But call me when you got.
So as soon as you get it's over.
Yeah, they say she's a big deal in France.
Yeah, we about to sleep.
The French is that I went one the first time I went camping. She
Compass.
had big eyes and booty like a black chick. My tights. I told her you can have it.
You're like a white dude though.
I sound like a white dude.
Not your voice. Just your lyrics. You sound like a white dude just now.
Because that's a real story that happened.
To a white dude?
No, to me. She wore my tights and she stretched them out. I said she stretched them my tights. I told her she could have it.
Oh.
Cause she built like a house or she built like a brick. And my nigga was laughing and said, man, she was thick. I said, bitch, a better yell in my clique. And what goes on in the woods, yeah, that she could stay there. And we drank some good shit. It was no Everclear. Huh?
She could stay there.
So that sounded like a whole white dude bars.
Yeah, you did. I didn't hear you clearly.
Well, we see no colors and bars, you guys. You know.
What?
This land is your land. This land is my
There's
land.
always colors in these bars.
But I'm a brown. I'm a brown person.
Wow. Just in the middle of spitting. I think I just lost it. So.
You never lose it. You never lose it. Sometimes you slow up and you cruise it. Put it all together, yeah.
It's gonna be a classic. It's gonna be gold.
JJ super glue it. Oh, spoon feed me super glue it. Come on, over and over, super fluid. Yeah, did you really do it?
Yeah.
It's not loaded. It's not loaded. It's not loading. It's not loading.
I thought it did load and then it just stopped. So I would just
It loaded, stopped, then go. Stopped, then it loaded.
commercial. That's why it did that.
Oh, it was for
That's why
it
did
was for
that.
it was for a commercial. It was for a commercial.
Only focus commercial.
Let me play the let me play the motion. Let me play the motion. A commercial. Let's play
Are you okay?
a commercial.
You sound like you're having a stroke.
No, because you know what I think about? No, I think about psychodrama. I think you know how I love
Are you
that
having a stroke?
verse. No, I'm thinking about psychodrama.
What is that?
The verse, I am more than compelled and honored to expel this hell that's inside of my ones. Yeah, that bullshit right up my alley. Chasing you right up the alley. What are you gonna fix it to give you? Cause I feel you was the one fucking with my family. I roll with a gang of go-getters and them goons and them gorillas. So be quick to put the Glock of the gauge to the gutter one of you niggas and pull it. The trigger ain't deliver you niggas these rigorous bullets. It's so rigorous to see you living and then just sit up and shrivel to put it. Fucking with niggas you shouldn't. These shit. I was no, for the like finally we got patient and found something to do with our time while we waited patiently and it came. Fucking with niggas you shouldn't. Wait. Damn, fuck up with niggas you shouldn't. Damn. Menacings and gribblings. Damn. No, I'm gonna finish this. Glock of the gauge to the gutter one of you niggas and pull it. The trigger and deliver you niggas these rigorous bullets. It's so rigorous. They say you live in it, then just sit up and shrivel to put it. Fuck it. What niggas you said it. Damn. Oh, cause it ain't no type. I don't know, cause it ain't no type of. Did I say gremlins, goblins?
We've already passed that part.
Cause it ain't no cause it ain't no joking job, cause it ain't no joking job ain't coming off for this. You done somersaulted and dived in a coffin and shit. So if you ever get the notion, just motion forward and get on the motion. You niggas remember that I got the potion to boil your brains in the bag and give you a new perspective on who the realest y'all. You just can't get one, you stupid bitch. You got to go. I left one part of I left. It's so riveting to see you living and then just sit up and travel to pudding. But I ain't say fuck it with niggas you shouldn't. Fucking with niggas you shouldn't. These menacings. Yeah, I ain't say menace, right? These menaces, a menace. He named every type of horrible person in his one verse. He say goblins, goons, goblins, hoodlums, menaces. Oh, you should know that verse by now.
I don't retain that verse.
You know what it's violent like? The next Halloween movie that's coming out, the next Goosebumps movie that's coming out. Anybody can get decapitated in any of those movies, lose a foot or a pinky, and wake up the next day and it's a dream, just like any rap verse that I might have just repeated. That was psychodrama, Young Buck.
Also, apparently, any reporter can walk into an embassy and be assassinated in Saudi Arabia.
Like, what does the embassy do?
Oh, it's in Turkey. The embassy's it's like if I put a house in this park, the house belongs to me. But this is public territory everywhere around, except within that house. That's the embassy. The embassy is like a representative of certain countries within another country. And in those grounds, you are legally in the country of that embassy that you're in. So if you're in, let's say you're in Egypt, in the American embassy. When you're in the American embassy, you are in U.S. soil within another country. You're bound by U.S. law within that embassy and also protected by the U.S. government within that embassy. The U.S. government within that embassy. Same thing with all other embassies. If it's the Russian embassy, you're protected by Russian law and Russian government. If it's whatever. So they were in Turkey in the Saudi Arabian embassy. He went in there. Apparently, he's been talking about free speech, and the Saudi prince is highly against it. He sent a couple of his personal guard. Three of his personal guard are noted as going into that building on the same day that this man was killed and dismembered, and they still haven't given up his body.
But how do we know that any of this is true?
They have video footage of everything going on. The New York Post got
Of his
worried.
body being dismembered?
No, they're saying that's the only thing that you can do with someone's body. Is they're not hiding in a room there. They took that shit apart and took it out.
How do they know? Like, how does anybody know for sure? Did they show like a leg or something?
They don't have his body. They haven't produced the body. They can give the body back to the family yet.
How does anybody know that any of this is even true at all?
Whether he's dead or not, he's
Yes.
just been gone within the embassy for all this time. Where he got kidnapped.
How does anybody outside a close couple of family members and a couple of strong figures in the fucking media news know that this is actually true or not true?
They have video footage of him entering the embassy on that day, and it's constant footage. It's rolling 24 hours a day. He never.
Who's they?
The embassy has surveillance cameras rolling 24 hours
But you've
a
seen
day.
the footage.
Yes, on the news of him going in to the embassy, and then that's it.
Okay. And then they
Show everyone else who leaves the embassy, people who work there who leave and come back, people who were visiting.
and he's a very, very big journalist.
He was speaking for free speech in a place where it's very dangerous to speak.
No,
of
I'm
free
saying
speech
that
and
happens every day.
rights.
But I'm saying why his story? Why is his story
Because
specifically?
he's a New York Post journalist. He works for a company in our government. It's like he's a representative of a U.S. company being murdered, a public figure being murdered in a embassy where things like that shouldn't happen. That's like human rights violations and stuff like that. So, and one of the guys is part of his head security detail and in charge of interrogation. So they also believe that the Post reporter was tortured before they killed him because of the people who were there on that day and the way they left.
What people?
The 3 guards of the Saudi prince.
But what did they do?
They're seen going to the embassy when the guy is there, and then they left abruptly thereafter. That's how they believe it's because of the Saudi prince, because he sent those 3 individuals with those skill sets there. They didn't have meeting. They didn't meet with anyone, but they were there.
What was his name?
Shogi or something. You just write New York Post reporter. There you go.
One of my good friends. She's a nice girl. Her name is Saudia, and I really always thought her name was really nice. Saudia.
Yeah, type in murder.
I would name my daughter Saudia.
Wait, you did hit New York Post, right?
Yes.
Because it should have been like the first thing that pops up. What are you looking for?
Family of origin.
What are you doing?
Let me see what Saudi means.
But that's not Saudi that you're looking up.
He was a Saudi Arabian. right?
Yeah. But you're just looking up Saudi. So you're coming up with Saudi, but that's not what you're looking for. You're looking for
You
Saudi.
just talk about babies all day, and this is what the fuck. This is what the fuck pops up because they fucking want some. Somebody don't think I was fucking. Because I just talk. I like me. Go get towards our fucking notice.
What is this crap right here?
What the? I have no idea.
You are in like Virus Town on the page that you're in. Yes, this is a virus page. You're on wbabycenter.com.
Oh, baby names.
Woman, you have 30 freaking 8 pages open on your Chrome. You're
No,
not gonna close some of them? 38 pages on your Chrome.
I forget what I do sometimes.
Yeah, some of them are just virus pages. So you're gonna really fuck up the phone that you have. It's gonna go really slow with all the viruses you're about to get.
It's not mine. It belongs to the universe. Spiritually intense. Okay, so anyway, back to this. God rest in peace. So I can't find him.
Hold on. New York Post Saudi. What? New
This?
Yeah.
Okay. His name is Khashoggi.
Shogi. They admit what? Is that was fresh news just there, but because I didn't know they admitted that. So they admitted that today that they killed him.
What's it called? Like your
Oh,
credentials. What's his first name?
I don't know. Any one of the stories should probably give out his full name.
Why?
Because he's the public or established on that ground.
He was fighting for what kind of beliefs?
Within that Saudi regime, within that area of the world, they are not free to say what they want. You have to know their women don't have the same rights. Things are changing slowly, but not there within Saudi Arabia. He's vocal about the atrocities that the royal family has committed, that they committed so many atrocities. They're vocal on them not being up on things. If you can read any of the stories he has of the
Like, why don't they talk about that?
It's because of our stupid president's response to like, you know what? I can't really explain the importance of it to you if you don't find it important. I can't make you feel something that
I'm saying, what's the importance to you?
you're an event. The importance is the way that the president's stance raises me. He can be just how he is. I don't want that. The United States is like, I still can't believe how this such bullshit happened.
And what are you gonna do about it?
There's nothing for me to personally about it, getting it out, talking to you about it. That's me. Am I in the wrong?
It only
Only if you feel like.
so they're okay. It's important because they show.
Nope. It's not why it's important. It's important because don't happen in embassies. It's a big incident. And he works for the U.S. company. He was killed in complete utter disregard and disrespect to our country. This killing is a poke in the eye.
Okay. So anyway, God bless his soul and his family. So on to other things. You said what?
You're not real current events, but it's not the kind of stories that interest you.
No, it does interest me, but it interests me as well that somebody just like 2 miles up the street from where I was born, little black boys can still this day and age literally be hung from a tree, and that's current events from things that's happening in our country can still be hung from a tree.
Hung from a tree.
Or the little white girl could be fucking so depressed that she could do that stuff to herself in the fucking neighbor's backyard, and that's current events. And ain't nobody making a big enough deal about that.
Know that story was current. When did
And
that
you can
happen?
watch
Where
it
did
on
it
the
happen?
internet. You can watch it
I'm asking you.
like last year. I
Answer
think
the
last
question.
year or 2 years ago.
You talking about that's not current events.
But no, it's current enough because
It's not current.
it's gonna happen again.
No, what happens?
How
What's
can
gonna happen again is another high school shooting. That's like evidence from the.
it happens? It happens a lot, way more than they show. That's why I'm wondering why do they show the ones that they show? They don't show all. What's the average? Like about 100. It happens every year. They don't show.
Every year.
I think yeah, way more than just the one or two
What
that you see on
happens every year?
School shootings, and that's so sad. That is so
Way
sad.
more than what you see. I don't think so.
Well, I know you don't think so. That's why I'm letting you know. So it's like that's still current to me. If it's not, what the fuck? I don't care how old certain. It's still happening every day, today and tomorrow.